Hello everybody, I'm Raven, and tonight I'm going to be playing some Street Fighter because I'm not good at this game at all, but I've decided I'm going to start recording all of the games that I'm playing, and I'm going to start here. So when I play Street Fighter Online, I like to practice in the training room while I wait for matches, because I have a lot to learn still. And yeah, so I'm going to be playing probably some more Evil Ryu tonight. I've been trying to kind of just stick with a more basic character so that I start winning through my own volition and not because I'm playing a character people are less familiar with. So I play Rufus, Gouken, Ibuki, Guy, and now Evil Ryu. So we'll see how all this goes. Might be able to provide some useful information to people if they're not as good at Street Fighter as I am, which is probably the minority of people out there. Yeah, so we'll just play and have fun and see how this goes. Chun-Li. This is like one of those like, oh, that was awkward. There's this thing I've noticed when I play online that oh, that was terrible. Nice. There we go. So one of the things I've noticed, like I make immediate snap decisions on how good people are based on their player points. Like this person is kind of like me. Plays a lot, but isn't consistently good. So, and a lot of that is because of things like that, like just not blocking, not being familiar with the block strings and things like that. Yeah, panic DP. Alright. Crouch tech. Yeah, it's just stuff like that that puts people down at that like lower areas. They don't wake up properly, or they just don't block some of the most basic stuff. So the way that I win matches is just to abuse the shit out of that. Because I mean, why not? It's Street Fighter. Like, you have to do pretty much whatever you can to win. So ooh, actually, I remember earlier. Let's change characters real quick. Been trying to practice my focus attack dash cancels because it's one of the things I see a lot of people doing, and I've never been good at focus attacks. So I'm starting to just try to practice the motions and get used to canceling, and Rufus is a really easy character to practice that on because his dash cancel into Ultra is from EX version of this, and as you can see, my execution is still crap, but because that move is so long, there's a lot more time to get ready to input the extra motions for the dash cancel. So I've just been trying to do that in training today. It's usually good to kind of, what I've been trying to do is break up my training time into different objectives. So, you know, at one point it's like, okay, I'm gonna learn this bread and butter combo. You learn enough bread and butter combos, and then you gotta start doing other things. So you learn your combos into Ultra, and then, you know, now I'm trying to, ooh, another Chun-Li. This is actually like one of the easiest traps in Street Fighter is when you play two people back to back who play the same character, because they're still different people, and so you can't like expect them to play like the last person you fought. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, so those like hits into walk-up throws, like they're not as flashy as doing some sexy combo, but the thing is that it gets inside of the player's head, especially online. Like, if they're not used to dealing with grabs, you know, it's something that they end up being like really having to play really cautiously. And it's something that, you know, like if you're playing against someone and you see that they're not teching, like, just use it, you know, like, just use whatever you see at your disposal to win games. That's pretty much how I have like 1,000 player points. Like, one of the things I've read on Reddit is for a lot of people, like, it's a really difficult level to get to. For beginners, like for people who aren't, you know, like Street Fighter execution masters, the people who've been playing on and off for the last 6 years instead of, you know, constantly for the last 6 years. And a lot of it's just like taking advantage of the gaps in your opponent. So like figuring out what that is right off the bat. More Chun-Li's. And then, you know, figuring out what their weaknesses are, seeing where the gaps are, and then just abusing the crap out of it. I think this is, yeah, same guy. Alright, so more throws. Try to block that. Chun-Li cross-ups is usually something like a lot of beginners have problems with her. And like her just normals are really good. Oh crap. And like her normals are really good at preventing you from jumping out and things like that. And one of my big weaknesses is I jump way too much. I'll take it. Nice. Alright, gotta concentrate so I don't embarrass myself on YouTube. It's probably too late for that. No. Shit. There we go, let's do that. Isn't looking good. Oh crap. Should have expected that. So that's another thing that I'm really bad at, is reading like, oh, they have Ultra available. This Ultra goes through fireballs, and it's usually because like I've only been playing Evil Ryu for a couple days seriously. You know, normally with Rufus it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna safe cross-up jump and hit you no matter what kind of wake-up you do. And abuse the crap out of my dive kicks. Alright, let's get a different character. No more Chuns. No more Chun. Oh, great. I've been playing like against all odd characters today. It's been a bunch of Blanca. It's been Chun-Li, Aiden, Adon, or whatever, the annoying character of awful. Cody's, Abel, and a bunch of Ryus. And all the Ryus have been afraid of me, which has been fun. Like, one of the things that I try to do when, that sucked. One of the things I try to do when I'm learning a character is to watch, you know, a pro that plays it and kind of not, you know, directly steal, not directly steal from them, you know, but just kind of like watch and see how their playstyle is, and try to take what I can from their playstyle and just mix it in. Ooh, that was lucky. He was probably trying to EX roll there. But like if you watch Diego, you know, the most renowned Street Fighter player has ever lived, like his thing with Ryu is like forward dashes. Like he abuses the crap out of Evil Ryu's dash because it's really good, right? Like that's terrible. I still need to like learn his light punch hit confirms. And something I'm really bad at is canceling these like 5-frame attacks. And punishing better. Oh, I could have altered off of that. Alright, I'll take it. I'm sorry if my buttons are incredibly loud. I'm still gonna be tweaking how I record all this stuff. So on these initial videos where I'm just figuring this out, things are gonna suck. So I apologize. Alright, let's see if I have time to do one of these. Yeah. Keep practicing. Oh, I had it. I was gonna land it. Now I gotta fight Reaper. Playing DeCapri. DeCapri is really interesting because DeCapri is a really good example of a character, especially online, where they're trying to get you to play their game. Like, they rely a lot on setups and confusing the crap out of you, and a lot of it's just about, at least at this level, it's about who can maintain that momentum. But because of that, like, their defense isn't usually the best at this level because... Crap, I was trying to demon kick. Wow, inputs. Because of that, their defense isn't the best because they're so used to just, like, being able to play their game. So if you're not crappy like me, and if you stop talking and concentrate for a second, you can usually take advantage of that. So let's try to do that instead of... Whoa, that was weird. Empty jump? Oh no! Oh man, uppercut just needs to work on that. Oh, come on, just one more. Yes! We still got this. We're fine. Let's see if we can switch up the game and do some rush down. Wow, should really have explained that. Yeah, so that's those things with the Capri players are really easy to bait out. There we go. Her wake up option, like at the lower levels like this, they really enjoy using it because it's an incredibly good move. Like it has a huge hitbox, so it gets used a lot. And if you time it right, you can safe jump over it. Like with Rufus, and with Evil Ray, you can do this too because he has a dive kick as well. You know, you can be above it in the air if you time it just right, and it drives people crazy. At least I hope it does. hope it's driving them crazy, because that's what I'm trying to do, is drive them crazy. Alright. Sagats are fun. And they're unpredictable. But I have a 3-hit fireball, so I lost it. Distance on Sagat, I'm still not used to it. His, like, how little his uppercut travels and things like that. So one of the things I'm trying to do with just playing more Street Fighter is, like, a lot of this game is just matchup experience. That was awkward. Cool. I haven't played anybody who's much higher ranked than me, so I feel like this is not the best 20-minute segment to do, but we'll do one more. I mean, yeah. We'll see who we get next. Maybe we'll set it to any skill so I can start analyzing more of my mistakes. Come on, get the last hit. Come on, Rufus. What the hell? I'm so confused right now. I think I'm putting that too early. Like, putting the cancel action in too early. Maybe I'm doing it too late. Nope, I do have to wait. Okay. Not what I wanted to happen. Alright. So this will be the last one for this video. Rebellion. Balrog. Sweet. I have a huge amount of respect for Balrog players. Like, if I could play charge characters, I'd play Balrog. I think he's the Ryu of charge characters, in my opinion. Like, his design's really cool. Like, some of his combos are incredibly jaw-dropping, and, like, I don't know, I like him. Or like that, I got hit there because I tried to jump immediately after my axe kick. Ow. Because jumping is my bad habit. Nice. That was pretty awesome. Oh boy. We're probably gonna lose this one. Like, against Balrog, I'm used to the matchup with other characters, but I don't think I've fought any Balrog with either Ryu, so I'm not really sure how to deal with this as a pure Shoto character. Like, he's just got so many good normals. It's another thing I do, I get punished for a lot, is standing too close on wake up, and then, well, and then people just grab me when I'm trying to, like, bait out a punish. Oh man, I was hoping he'd go for it. Well, that's what happens when you rely on tricks and gimmicks. So, lessons for next video. Don't jump so damn much. Don't expect them to be bad, I guess. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. If you like the video, like it, let me know in the comments below. I'm just starting off with this, so any feedback, including noob, you suck, go home, quit Street Fighter, uninstall is all welcome, and we'll see you next time.